Hello and welcome to yet another Equity for Keeps video. In this video we're going to cover Marathon Petroleum Corporation. You may have heard about what's going on in the crude oil market, and this brings us to the piece written by Benny Schaeffer. Benny Schaeffer is the founder of Schaeffer Investment Research, and all in all, OPEC Plus, they've caught 10 million barrels per day through July, but this has not offset worries of a looming increase in output for a handful of countries. And MPC, that's Marathon, has already been caught up by the this global issue. So he concluded that 11 of the 11 brokerages covering MPC, 7 dole out strong buys with zero sales in the books. And what else did he say again? Breaking down the crude sectors entirely in its entire data from shows 27 oil and gas producing stocks spot an average return of minus 27.5% in 2020 and minus 29% over the last 12 months. Digging deep, about 53% of those stocks hold buy ratings from analysts, which indicates the entire sector is ripe for a shift in analyst sentiment. Okay, yeah. Then this brings us to the summary page. We can see it has a put call ratio for 30 days of 0.3. For last trading day was 0.3, indicating that 76% of, or rather 23% of the open interests on the options are puts. Then 76% or thereabout are calls. So calls are very, very bullish. Maybe they haven't realized that something could happen in the reverse direction. And then we have a put call ratio, a short interest of 4.2% here. We have this shares outstanding 650 million, but we have an average price of 9.511. This is quite poor, even though the people at Chatmail think it's decent, but I don't think it is. We will expect to see something close to 60 million for it to be. Well, it's not up to that. Then, if it were that, then valuation wise, MPC would be by far more volatile for sure. That's to say the least. By far more volatile than what it is now. So, but I think 10 million or thereabout is just modest, just okay. I think, going by the fact that it has 650 million and in the available or outstanding. So this and as you can see over here, it's just recently filed an Form 8K. So that's it. We managed to open it here. That's the disclosure file. He filed today, June 15th. You can see that June 15th. This is as it concerns what it's already filed in a Form 10. I don't know what is the term, Form 10K. Okay. This is a submitted. Okay, it says here June 11th. Okay, Speedway Inc. wholly owned subsidiary of Marathon Inc. Corp. Confidentially submitted registration statement on Form 10 with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission in connection with MPC's previously announced plan to separate its retail, transportation, fuels, and convenience store business into an independent, publicly traded company. So this is this Form 8K is as it concerns a possible spin-off of Speedway Inc. So we'll move on to the charts here, and we can clearly see that on June the 11th it closed below. That's the date that we're talking about in the Schaeffer Investment Research piece we read over there, and then it tried to close above that simple moving average on Friday, June the 12th, but it didn't. But before this Thursday and Friday, this last Thursday and Friday, it hasn't closed below the simple moving average since 3rd of June, 3rd of April 2020. So you can see what's going on here. And one interesting thing also here is that there was a signal on the 9th and the 10th of June, rather on the 9th of June, that yes, this it began to signal that this signal started to occur. Yeah, it was not very clear, but if you were watching that, I don't know what you would have made out of it, but eventually it came to pass, and they crossed over. The signal closed over, crossed crossed paths, and so to cut a longer story short, oddly, rather, we have noticed that it has a standard deviation of 2.69, which is roughly 3, and then each one standard deviation will now be 5.3, indicating which now means that the price range will be between $39.57 and $42.26. But even at that, we have even noticed that it's not even trading within that one standard deviation. So it's quite odd at that. I'm baffled at that possibility, at that. And then it's mostly a dividend stock. We can see here. You can see here that it paid, the last dividend it paid was $2.32, and it just did that on Wednesday, this past Wednesday, June the 10th. That was when it paid. It pays $0.58 per share, and then it's analysts obviously are bullish. But probably, as the folks at, or rather the Benny Schaeffer indicated, they might, it is ripe for a change, a sentiment change. And options traders are bullish, yes, since most of them are on the call sides, so they are bullish for the last 30 days, and indeed the last trading day. Stock traders are bearish, since I don't know if we indicated the fact that they stayed here. They yes, you can see says there, but it wasn't just a losing streak. MPC shared 17% in last 3 days in the 3-day span. Unsurprisingly, then on Thursday, the share seemingly slid onto the short sale restricted lists, breaching their 20-day moving average, trend line that had contained previous pullbacks for the last 2 months. So yes, obviously, yes, we can see that this he has contained it for the last 2 months, and that is a fact. And then so yes, stock traders, we can say they are bearish at the moment, and then a combination in the short term, a combination of the pull call ratio and a growing short interest can push MPC up. I think certain market participants see that, and they also try to counteract some of the bearish traders. And yes, in all as well, it looks slightly undervalued as well. We can see a huge disparity between its enterprise value and the market capitalization. Even though these are this is much more of a tangible valuation, and this is much less of it. And then about the analysis at Chatmill, they tend to indicate that it is slightly undervalued and stuff like that. So yeah, this is our brief coverage of Marathon Petroleum Corp. We'll continue to update you as we come across more information. So please, thank you very much for watching this video, and don't fail to subscribe to our channel. Thank you.